Good morning, guys. Mike here with a new episode, driving to work. I hope you guys are good today. I want to be talking about something really interesting that I've noticed with my daughter, and it's in regards to the way we raise her, and it's in regards to the education we want to give this kid. When we initially spoke about having a kid, my missus and I, we said we want to educate this kid in such a way that we don't prevent her from doing things. We want to let her try and experiment and even hurt herself. You know, obviously there's a limit to that. We don't want to endanger her or anything like that. But if she falls a little bit, you know, and she bumps her knees or elbows or whatever, you know, we're not just gonna be like, oh, you know, like, just, you know, let her explore, let her experience and experiment and have that valuable lesson. Anyway, but what I want to talk about today is actually when the kid is doing something that you as an adult, you don't perceive that as being a good thing. For example, she finds a sharp object in the house, let's say the scissors, and she starts playing with it, right? Instead of just going and, you know, taking it away from her and say, no, don't play with this, don't touch this, give this to daddy. Instead of doing that, what do you think that the reaction is going to be if you do that? Well, first of all, think about what reaction would you have as an adult if another adult comes to you and says, no, don't play with this, don't touch this, don't deal with this. Of course, you're going to be like, best case scenario, you're going to be like, okay, sorry, weirdo, yeah, you can have it, whatever, you know? But most of the time, it's going to annoy you, that's going to frustrate you, and you want to, you know, you want to have a fight with that person, right? So instead of doing that, what we actually thought of doing is explain to her. And it's not about explaining in act, like it's not about the words that we're explaining with, it's about the tone of voice. So instead of actually saying, no, don't do that, we just say, sweetie, the scissors is an object used by the adults. It's got sharp edges to cut things, and it can easily hurt yourself. It can easily hurt you, or you can hurt yourself with it, or even by mistake, whatever the case. And then obviously, when you have that sort of attitude, the kid initially is not going to respond well, right? It's going to have exactly the same effect, even if you explain or not. The second time, the third time, the fourth time, maybe the same, but then the fifth time, after you say after explaining enough times, she's going to start to understand. And her reaction is going to be a lot better than what the initial reaction was, you know, when you were just saying, like everybody does, you know. Maybe you're busy, maybe you're stressed. When you see her, you know, playing with the scissors, and you're like, oh my God, you know, you freak out. But there's no reason to freak out. You can just take your time, be patient, and explain to her why. Another thing that we noticed is, because apparently every kid goes through this, they call it a Freudian psychosexual stage of development. It's basically a period where the kids, the infants, they're using their mouth to explore and experiment things, and apparently it's a very pleasurable thing for them as well. So basically everything that they play with, or they try to put it in their mouth, right? So obviously we didn't like that, right? Because she plays with a lot of things that maybe are dirty, they have germs, she can get sick, she can hurt herself, she can swallow those things, God forbid, you know? So instead of being all like crazy about it and no, don't put that in her mouth, you know, you always just try to explain in a friendly way, first of all, why she shouldn't put it in her mouth. And second, to put a condition. If you put that in your mouth, I'm going to take it away from you. And then even if she cries, even if she throws a tantrum, if she does put it in her mouth, take it away. At least that's what we've done. And to our surprise, that helped a lot. It was a really good thing for us. So anyway, that's the episode for today, guys. I tried to park in there. There's absolutely no parking. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another episode. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.